Now this is my Visual Studio Code open, which I'm coming to use to write HTML. So let's look at the basic structure of HTML. So basic structure is uh, exclamation mark, then you type doc type in full letters, and then HTML in small letters, then you close it. Then after that, you write open bracket, then HTML, you close it again. Then inside this tag, you press enter, then you write head, type head. Inside the head, you also type your title. Now you can give any title. So let me say introduction to HTML. So introduction to HTML. Now then you come after the head, then you type your body. So inside the body is where your code is going to be contained. So inside the body. So let's talk a little bit about tags and elements. So let's say the tag paragraph. So the paragraph is written in HTML using the tag P. So you can write anything inside here. So you can say maybe hello, okay, hello world. So this that's the basic. So then you right click and then you open with live server, and let's see. Now you can see that this uh, hello world. So it is a paragraph. So let me see. Let me write anything here. Good morning. Let's save and let me write it. Open it with live server, and let's see the difference. So you can see the good morning as just the letters of the word good morning, but the HTML is written in paragraph. So if I was having a very long sentence or a section of words, you will see the difference now. So let's talk about headings. So headings or header tags. These are the H1, H2, H3 up to H6. So the H1 is the largest heading in HTML. So let's say H1. Let's say hello world. So let's open it. It's live server and see. So you can see that this text is very big now. Okay, let me split the screen between the live server. Okay, so you can see the hello world over here. So that's the H1. So let me just delete to avoid confusion. Let me delete the paragraph one. Let me just save. So see hello world. Now we have the H2. So H2. Let me write hello world again, and let me save. So because I've opened the live server, anything that I save, so you see that this is also bolding and very large, but the H1 is very large than the H2. So that's how it goes. It's like a descending order. So H3, then hello world. Let me see, and you can see the difference. So the last one is H6. So okay, so let's go H4. You see the difference. So let me do it the last one, H5. Let's see, and the last one is H6. Let me see. So you can see that it is like a descending order. So let's say you are designing a website, and you have written your hello world here. So you can't use H1 again. So if you are using the H1, it will give you the same size as this one. So you can just use the H2, H3 depending on the size that you want. Okay, so one tag. So let me delete. Let me delete some. And let's leave the H3. So another tag is the break element. So BR. It is line break. So when I say you will not see any difference, but let me bring the H4 here to see the difference. Now you can see that there is a big. You can see when you compare this space between here and the space here, they are very small. And when you compare this, you can see a very large break. So the break element is used to separate some lines of text. So you can add another one, break, and you see you can also add another one. And as you see, you can see that the thing keeps on moving on. Okay, so that's it for the break element. So now let's talk about the horizontal line. So let's say that after the H1, uh, I want to separate it using a horizontal line. So I can say this is the tag HR. No, this alright. Sorry for the mistake. So H horizontal. So HR, and let me just save. So you can see a very horizontal line over there. So you can also add another one. You can see that on also over there. Okay. Now let's talk about bold. The tag called bold. So with the bold element, let's say I have a word. Let's say cat. Let's say cat. So let me just save it. You can see the cat. So let's say I want to make this cat bold. So I'll just come here and put it in the bold tag. So let me just cut this over here and paste it here, and let me see. Now you can see that the cat is bold. So you can also make we also have something called the emphasize. So let's say, okay, let me delete all those here so that you get some space. Okay, it's okay. So let's say the cat. I want to emphasize the cat. So this is the emphasize em. Then you close, so the cat inside. So you see that it is like italicized, but it's not italicized, it's emphasized. So if you want to use the italics, so if you want to use the italics, so it's just I. So I, and then C. So you can see that it's almost the same as the emphasize. So you also have if you want to make your text maybe small or big, so that one is also a tag. So let's say you can say small, then you write cat inside, and You see that the cat has been written alright, but it is small. You can also have a big element. So okay, so there's no big element. That's why it's showing us an error. So there are so many tags over there. Depending on the one that you want, you can use it. So you can search many of them online. So let's say you are doing mathematics and you want to write let's say 2 to the power 3. So let's say you want to write 2 to the power 3, like 2 exponents 3 or 2 exponents 10. So you just write your 2 and you write the sum. So SUP, and then you write your 3. So let me see, you see that 2 exponent 3. So let's say in maybe mathematics. So let's say you are doing science and you want to write H2O. So write your H, and instead of the sub you use sub, then sub, then you bring the 2, and then you bring your O. So when I save it, you can see that over there. So uh, basically that's it for the tags. So you can search most of them online. So thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe and share the video. See you in the next video. Bye bye.